Okay, welcome back. This is Kevin, and we're going to go ahead and try to finish this up. Um, Kind of a three-part series on getting your campaign started off with Rippling. Now, let's go ahead and retrace a little bit what we've talked about. You got your campaign rolling, you got your email out, you've got stuff sent out Twitter, Facebook, you've called people. I mean, you've done all these things where you've talked to everybody you know. Okay. All right. Now, here's how you're going to take it to the next level. All right. We've created this landing page, and this is the thing that's got your links that are going to go to your video. It's got the emblem and all this stuff, and it's made by the template. Okay. The way we're going to drive traffic to this website is using something called Lead Impact, which is a PPV or pay-per-view type ad source. Now, everybody that signed up with me knows how this works because this is what I've used. Everybody that signed up with me, except for the first 5 people, were signed up through this software, and it is phenomenal. And I'm going to walk you through it and teach you how to use this stuff to generate thousands upon thousands of leads that are going to hit your website, and you're going to get your message in front of a lot of people. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log in and show you how this stuff works. And let's try it again. Here we go. All right, so we'll do that. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to start a new campaign, and I'm going to go ahead and walk you through everything you have to do to understand how this campaign works. All right. Just give you an idea of how many hits, and this is just from yesterday. I got 16,000 hits on this one campaign I did with Rippling. Okay, so that just shows you what you can do, and I paid 22.29 cents per hit. Okay, so you're doing this for pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. I can't tell you if there's anything better out there. I don't know if there is. All right, so let's try to create a new campaign. All right, basically it's 4 steps. Okay, give your campaign a name. I'm just going to call it Rippling 2 because it's the second one I've did. Okay. All right, now you want to set a total maximum budget for your day. Now, the way this is set up is that you start off. I essentially just put in $1,000. Now that doesn't mean you're going to spend $1,000, but I don't want this thing cutting off on me if I'm doing a campaign, and a campaign can run anywhere from an hour to 2 hours to 3 hours. It just depends on how long you want to run it and how much you want to put into it. Now, initially sign up with this program would run you $200 US. Okay, that's going to give you about 2 hours of running time on this program, and it's going to generate probably about 5,000 hits. Okay, 5,000 hits. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take you to call 5,000 people and send out 5,000 invites and expect them, you're okay, and then you're going to wait 24 hours. I'm telling you right now, you're going to get 5,000 people to see your landing page in about 2 hours. Okay, I don't know anything out there better than that. Okay, so here's the thing. We set this budget for the per day. All right, then we go to the next step. And what we're going to do is we're going to tell it what landing page we want to use. And my computer's kind of running a little slow tonight. Sometimes it does that. All right, so here we go. All right, now you remember that landing page we made earlier? All right, put in your name. Just call it Rippling. Rippling now. And since this is the second version of it, I'm going to do that. Now, you go up here to your landing page and you just pull off your URL. Okay. Then you go back here and you paste it in. And that is how it knows where to go. All right. Now, pay special attention to this next part because this is really important. It's going to tell you to pick a category. All right. Categories are verticals. Verticals are the main things that people look up on the internet. And because Rippling is like the most incredible business opportunity probably in the last 50 years, the people you want to target are people who are engaging in financial services. There's going to be a subcategory, and these are people who are looking to probably do investing. All right. So put down like stocks and shares, things like that. All right. So these are people we're targeting. We're targeting people who are investing in the markets, and the best time to run these campaigns are usually, I would say, late morning in the US, because that's when the markets are open, that's when stuff's happening, that's when people are looking up stuff. All right. Now you get to pick countries, and I pick typically the major English speaking countries. So I've got the United States, Australia, United Kingdom, and Canada. That's what I use. And so I'm going to go ahead and target all those people. You could do New Zealand too if you want. That and you could pick, but these are the ones I've used because these are all English-speaking countries, and the videos are in English, so that's who I'm targeting are people like that. All right, now, so to reemphasize, we got the landing page, we got the account name, we got financial services as the major category, and stocks and shares. Why? Because these are going to generate your keywords, and I'll show you how that works. Okay, keywords is what drives this thing. Keywords is critical. All right, so now I'm going to go to the keyword suggestion tool, which is going to pick up on all the things that, all right, and these are the high volume keywords, all right, based on financial services involved in investing. So I'm just going to start clicking off this stuff. I said, well, that looks good. Get stock, finance, Yahoo, invest, trading. Not sure about those. I do want Forbes. Okay, investment, Bloomberg, definitely want Bloomberg. E-Trade. I'll do binary options, Market Watch. Okay, futures. All right, again, these are just keywords that people are going to hit off of, and what's going to happen when they type in that keyword, obviously the ad's going to pop up showing your landing zone. Okay, so here's another one I like, money.com. Go down there. All right, so we'll go ahead and just hit these two, Fidelity. So we're going to select these. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to add these to your landing page. All right, so those are the keywords that this stuff's going to go off of. All right, and I'm not doing low competition keywords. I'm just done with that, so I'm going to close that out. All right, now here's the other thing. All right, so I've got all these keywords picked. All right, to the right, it's going to show you the bids. And this is what currently people are paying for. And the way you get your ad shown is if you're the highest bidder on that particular keyword or URL, guess whose ad's going to come up? Yours. So what I do is I set all these to auto so that it automatically generates the highest keyword, or it just automatically sets up my bidding so it'll work within a range. Okay, and I think there's a function where you can do this all at once, but anyway, I just want to make sure. So I make sure I go through every one of these to get these set up right. Okay. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to check and make sure you are competitive on the highest bid. So I'm going to re-rank these. Come up with 1 to 4. Okay. And what I've noticed down here is like some of the higher ones, like this one here, Forbes. Okay, I'm going to go in there and change that to like 0.06. That's 6 cents. Okay, why? Because you got some high profile people looking at Forbes. So I'm going to pay a little more, you know, and like Finance Yahoo, I'm going to pay a little more to get my ad in front of them. So I'm willing to bid up a little bit on that. The rest of these are set at 0.23, which is about what most of these are set at. So you go through each of these and make sure they're set, you know, at a competitive rate. All right, here's another one from Bloomberg. Yeah, high-end stuff. So I really want to make sure I'm getting in front of that audience. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, once you get done, you hit save. Okay, so you saved all those settings. All right. Now, they have to be approved by the people over here at Lead Impact, and they do it Monday through Friday, and they're at Pacific Coast time. So if you set up your campaign to run, it's not going to run until they approve it. And if they don't, give them a call. You know, hit the contact and call those folks and say, hey, I need this approved. That's what I did. And they'll take care of it for you. Okay. All right, so there's my campaign. All right, I've got active 19 keywords. All right, and the way you turn it on and off is you go back to campaigns. Okay, and I really don't want this running because I'm just demonstrating this. So I'm going to hit that and deactivate it, because I'm not really interested in running this campaign right now. Okay, and so when you want to turn it on, make sure it's active right here. Then you click on it and it'll bring up the actual thing, and you click on it and you hit activate, and then it'll start kicking. Okay, if you want to turn it off, you have it highlighted, make sure you hit the deactivate button, and it'll say no. All right, that's how you know. And what I do is I sit and I run this thing, and I'll watch it, and I'll hit reload about every few seconds, and I'm looking at my balance. Okay, so if you start off with a $200 balance and you know this thing's probably going to run about 2 hours, then you know you're checking your money. If you need to fund it, you go to the funding button. Okay, and then you go in and you can fund this thing with a credit card or with PayPal, if I can get this thing to load up. And like I said, you know, to sign up for an account, you just go into the account, sign up, you know, and give them the information. You give them the credit card information or whatever you're using, and it'll sign you up real quick. Okay. I'm hoping this thing's going to load here. It's getting stubborn on me. Just a second, I'm going to pause it. Okay, we're back. All right. So anyway, this is how you fund it. You give them a credit card. Now I check it not enabled for auto deposit. Okay, I don't want to auto charging my credit card, so I leave that clicked off. You put in the amount of money here, and then you hit submit with a credit card, or you can do it through PayPal. All right, and then you set up your dates when you want this thing to run, and you let it rip. Okay, I'm out of time. If you have any questions, let me know.